Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Falmouth. I am Michael.
And I'm Susan.
Nice to see you.
This week. It's good to see you.
We don't want to go back to last week, right? Which was pretty terrible out there.
Yeah. Last week was challenging for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think
there was none of this happening last week. That's for sure.
No, none of this was happening last week, and hopefully we're going to go back into a nice a fall pattern of weather. So
it has been warmer than normal, so we've been lucky in that regard. But,
yes, it's true.
Yeah, but that nor'easter was challenging,
to say the least. So
yeah.
Well, now that we're back to normal, kind of, sort of, as close as we can be, what's happening this week in Falmouth?
Well, we're going to start with Wednesday, November 3rd, at 3:45 p.m. at the West Falmouth Library over on West Falmouth Highway. The World of Books Book Club, they are highlighting their November selection is The Yield by Tara June Winch, which is set in Australia. You can either call them or email the library to join. The club, the International Book Club, meets the first Wednesday of the month at 3:45. And if they're in pandemic effect, it would be on Zoom. Otherwise, it's at the library.
Excellent.
E for All, Entrepreneurship for All, is holding a pitch, a Healthy Communities pitch contest on Wednesday, November 3rd. That's tomorrow, 5:30 to 7 p.m. by Zoom. Now, it's too late to sign up to pitch your business, but these are fun to watch. Think Shark Tank Light.
It's a lot of fun. I've been fortunate enough to judge one of those in the past, and it's really very creative and it's fun. People come with their ideas, and it's a lot. So watching it is great, and if you're thinking about possibly pitching a business in the future, it's fun to watch and see what other people have done. So.
Right, and see how to do it. Yep. And so this is Healthy Communities. It's sponsored by the Falmouth Road Race, and this is ideas for new kid businesses or nonprofits that make the community healthier.
Excellent.
And there are prizes. So go on our website, falmouthchamber.com, for information on how to get on the Zoom and watch this pitch.
Excellent.
Thursday, November 4th, 9 to noon, the Center for Corporate and Professional Education at the Hyannis Center on Main Street in Hyannis is presenting Build a Culture of Continuous Improvement for Business Success. All employees at an organization must have a clear understanding of the concepts of continuous improvement, the connection to the organization's strategy, their roles, and the impact continuous improvement has on the future business success. A successful culture begins with company leadership and permeates through all levels of the organization, empowering employees to participate in process improvements that impact operations. And so this is presented by the Center for Corporate and Professional Education, Thursday, November 4th, 9 to noon. Go onto our website for information on how to sign up for this. Holiday cooking. Can you believe holiday cooking? Thursday.
I can believe it because we've spent a lot of time talking about the Christmas parade lately. So yes, I can totally. It's coming. Holiday is right around the corner.
Coming. So Thursday, November 4th, 1 to 3, Highfield Hall and Gardens, their culinary director, Gail Blakely, will be hosting holiday cooking Thanksgiving sides. Now, I have to give you a caveat here. This may be full already. They sell out fast, but you can always call Highfield and find out if there's space available to join this. They will be focusing on Thanksgiving sides that will wow your guests without overwhelming you.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
And check out Highfield Hall's website because they have some other culinary things coming up, and they are holiday oriented. So if there's some things you think you might be interested in, you want to sign up for those as early as possible.
Nice.
Thursday, November 4th, from 4 to 5 p.m. at the Falmouth Public Library on Main Street here in Falmouth, the Narrative Nonfiction Book Club. This month's selection is The Badass Librarians of Timbuktu and their race to save the world's most precious manuscripts by Joshua Hammer. Come pick up a copy. Come pick up a copy of the book or the audiobook at the Falmouth Public Library reference desk and join us on Thursday, November 4th at 4 p.m. to share your thoughts. Registration is required.
I think this is so cool. I never knew there was a nonfiction book club.
Yeah, I didn't either. And they just started sending us some new information from the library, a nonfiction book club.
That's good thinking. I like that.
That's up your
cool.
alley. I know you're not a big fiction.
As a lover of nonfiction books myself, right?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
All
right.
So our friends at the Katuitt Center for the Arts, they're presenting Good and Kissed, and which is written and performed by Miranda Jonti from the recent video series Teacher of the Year, a one-woman performance that tells the story of a woman who discovers her longtime boyfriend's salacious double life and heads to an island off South Carolina with her family to heal, only to encounter a gorgeous paddleboard instructor who reminds her that she's very much alive. Proof of vaccination or a negative test is required to attend. And this is playing through November 7th, Thursdays through Saturdays at 7:30 and Sunday at 2. And continuing on with theater, the
very
Falmouth
entertaining
Theater Guild. What did you say?
It's very entertaining.
Yes.
I said it sounds very entertaining.
It does. It does. The Falmouth Theater Guild is presenting Carousel Friday, November 5th at 7:30, Saturday at 7:30, and Sunday at 2 o'clock. Carousel tells the tragic love story of two lost souls, brash carousel barker Billy and introspective mill worker Julie, set in a coastal New England village around the turn of the century. The score boasts some of American musical theater's most enduring songs, If I Loved You, You'll Never Walk Alone, and June is Bustin' Out All Over, to name a few. The poignant main story is offset by many light moments and colorful characters, and the ultimate message is one of redemption and hope. And that's the Falmouth Theater Guild up at Highfield Theater. Sunday, November 7th at 4 o'clock, the West Falmouth Library is presenting Rossano Sportiello Solo Jazz Piano, which is sponsored by Falmouth Jazz and the West Falmouth Library. On Tuesday, November 9th, 9 to 1 o'clock, the Center for Corporate and Professional Education, the Hyannis Center on Main Street in Hyannis, is presenting Enhancing Your Professional Image. Professional image is how you conduct yourself in your capacity as an employee to your employer, your coworkers, and your customers. This program examines ways for participants to create positive interactions and perceptions with vendors, customers, and colleagues. And that's the Center for Corporate and Professional Education.
Now, there you go. There's something that everybody can use, I think. That's really great.
Yeah, it's not just business oriented, it's just life oriented. How you present yourself.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. On Tuesday, November 9th, the Falmouth Public Library on Main Street in Falmouth is presenting Genealogy Help Session, and that's from 2 to 4 p.m. If you need help in researching your family history, stop by the Falmouth Public Library's reference room on Tuesdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for free drop-in sessions with members of the Falmouth Genealogical Society.
Nice.
Kind of a cool resource, huh?
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a really big thing now, genealogy. So yeah. That's really neat.
Sometimes you can get lost in the weeds, so it's nice to have someone that kind of point you in the direction. People who've actually done genealogy and know what some of these products provide. On Tuesday, November 9th, 4 to 5 p.m., again, the Falmouth Public Library is presenting a Zoom presentation, Cape Cod Climate Change, What's at Stake and What We Can Do. Dr. Heather Goldstone from the Woodwell Climate Research Center in Woods Hole presents a lecture on climate change on Cape Cod. 2 recent UN reports indicate that we are now committed to hitting 1.5 centigrade of warming by early next decade and are on track to hit 2.7 centigrade this century. With the damaging impacts of climate change already apparent and increasing, it's critical for communities to understand the risks they face, those that are inevitable and require adaptation, and those we can still avert. And there will be a Q&A after the presentation. And then finally,
Excellent.
yeah, and then another terrific resource in this town. And then finally, Falmouth Public Library has a chess club. Tuesday, November 9th, 5 to 8 p.m. Chess club is every Tuesday night. Players of all ages and skill levels are welcome. Just come to the circulation desk, grab a board, and enjoy some lovely rounds of chess.
That's amazing. So nonfiction book club and chess club. Wow.
And chess
That's
club.
just that,
And
very
genealogy.
cool.
And
And
genealogy.
genealogy.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
There's a lot going on at the, at the library. A lot going on at the library.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Come
the
and
website.
see.
Go ahead.
Come and see if your ancestors were stowaways on the Mayflower. Something like that, right?
I have people in my family who actually were.
Oops.
Not my direct family, my married.
There you go.
Yeah. And that's it for
Well-
this week. Again, check our website, falmouthchamber.com, because we're always adding new stuff. People send us things. Know that we're gearing up for the Christmas parade, which is about a month away.
That's right.
In fact, the whole Holidays by the Sea weekend. By the end of this week, we should have the information on signing up for the jingle jog on the website. We're waiting for one last committee meeting to iron out some details before we put that on the website. And then we already have the access to the Christmas parade application on the website. And you can pick one up here, or you can email me, falmouth@falmouthchamber.com, and I will email you an application for the Christmas parade, which this year is going to be December 5th. We are going back to our usual format of staging on Dillingham Avenue and stepping off at noon. The theme this year is Together for Christmas.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
And
it.
that's-
And you know, there's been a lot of response. So we've got a lot of the marching groups are back. The school band's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Floats coming on board. Scouts, Coast Guard, Shriners. So if you want to do a float and you want to get in, please go online. As Susan said, grab that application. Let us know.
Yeah.
The bigger the better, the more the merrier. We want this
Yeah.
to be a great return to a live parade format.
Yeah.
We did get confirmation Santa is coming.
Santa's
So
coming, and he'll be coming
be
in.
there.
He'll be coming into the harbor on Saturday.
That's right.
On the
Sticking around.
4th. Yeah. Also, there's no charge to put a float in the parade. Like Michael said, the more the merrier. We're looking for you, so come join us.
Very good.
Have a great
All right.
week.
Enjoy some of those things. See you next week.